This was a book I never intended to write. It's called Supernatural Rescue, From Broken to Beautiful. And when I wrote the book, I really wanted to write it about being broken because I felt I was broken after the brain surgery. I was broken physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. It was such a shock. I was a counselor here in Jacksonville for about 15 years when this happened. And to hear a doctor tell me over the phone, "I'm sorry to tell you this, you have a brain tumor the size of a tennis ball in the front of your head," I was in shock. I was healthy. I was 59, I had no blood pressure problems, I had no heart, no lung, no cancer, really nothing. I considered myself to be in very, very good health. And just out of the blue, people noticed I wasn't acting myself. People say, "Did you have a headache? Were you having pain?" Honestly, nothing, but my behavior was different. My speaking was different. People close to me caught onto it, so when I had the MRI, lo and behold, they found a tumor the size of a tennis ball. And I know this is going to sound strange. I had a tumor this large, and I had a surgeon say that he could pull it through my nose. Well, can you really imagine what my face would have looked like? I mean, I have to laugh about it, but thankfully I found a brain surgeon who could cut my head open from ear to ear, do a surgery which was only supposed to last 3 to 4 hours. It ended up almost 8 hours because of the complications, but was able to, thankfully, remove the tumor from my head. When I woke up, it was another story. I was pretty much a mess. I couldn't walk. I had no balance. I had trouble forming my thoughts. I had trouble forming my speech patterns. And basically, I just wanted to cry. And when I went home, I had a home healthcare nurse who came to the house. And every day I would just cry emotionally because I didn't know what to do. And I'd been a psychologist with a thriving practice and helping people, going to work every day and speaking for groups back then, and really felt like I was doing something, and I felt like I couldn't do anything. One thing a home health care person advised me to do that I recommend that all of you do. He said, "I want you to journal. I want you to get a book, an empty book, write down your thoughts, write down what you're going through each day." And I think if I had not done that, I probably would not have a book today, but it was very hard in the beginning. I couldn't even read my own handwriting because my brain was so messed up. I couldn't begin to go back to the office to help people. I was losing things. I would find a piece of jewelry in the freezer. I mean, just crazy things, My mind was very disorganized. They let me drive. That probably wasn't such a great idea. Like the other people on the road. But I remember driving down the road and realizing I had gone 10 miles too far and I missed a turn. Now, this wasn't just missing 1 or 2 streets. This is like 10 miles, I had another setback. One morning I woke up. I had pain all over my body and I couldn't sleep anymore, which was actually more devastating than recovering from the brain surgery. Because if any of you have had pain to the degree and then you don't sleep on top of it, it changes you into a different kind of person, and it's very scary. And I know this is going to sound really bad, but I hated myself because I was not nice to be around. Even now, I have a few issues. I can't smell anymore. I have a little dizziness occasionally in the morning, at night. Probably will never be the same because a large tumor was taken out of my head, and it's changed who I am.